Hello guys then, and welcome to another episode of Brompton. So, as you can see, we're using the Terra variant today. Um, some people wanted some slurry done, and some people wanted some muck done, so I thought I'd do both. We're probably only use slurry in this field. It's a slower process, but this thing absolutely holds an incredible amount of slurry. I think it puts it down relatively quickly though, judging by 30% done. Well, 30% done that. I mean, it does hold an awful lot. It did take a long time to fill, but yeah. I've actually seen one of these relatively recently, a local contractor. So, yes. I can only apologise for the sound quality. I have got a bit of a cold, so yeah, that's unfortunately the way it is. Now this is the penultimate episode of the series. We're going to be using the Terra variant and the loader to do the muck and slurry on the fields, just for fun really. And then in the next episode we'll be doing a massive sales session. We won't be selling any cows or equipment or anything. I don't think that's really necessary, unless like everyone says that's what they want to do. But I think we will be selling the beet, the wheat and barley, the silage bales. We'll keep the other bales in case we ever want to come back to the Let's Play at some point. We've got plenty of money. If we ever want to come back, just have a throwback or something, then yeah. Did rent this, it took about 100 grand, I think, roughly. Maybe not quite that much, maybe 50. Just an expensive bit of kit. Does get it done relatively quick though, if you consider it's actually cultivating it as well. It's a strange bit of kit as well. I've never used it as slurry. I did try once and sort of bought it and had a look at it, but never actually used it. But you don't actually turn it on, which is strange. You just lower it and it puts it out. Which is maybe why in the past, because I did seem to remember thinking that it wasn't working, but I think it was, but yet it just, but I was just not realising you don't turn it on. It's also, I just thought there was a rear projection plate on the back, but there isn't. It's all, you have to do it on the injects, which I don't. I would prefer if there's a discharge plate on the back. And this overloading pipe is just for looks. I would have preferred that to be usable, but it is a pretty decent bit of kit. It's a bit tight getting around the cow shed to fill it up. We should imagine we're going to fill it up again. So yeah, it is interesting bit of kit. We've got an awful lot of money. Yeah, the pit was 86%, something like that. I did blanked it, although I doubt we're ever going to need it, to be honest. There's plenty of silage and if we run out of feed, and there's a reasonable amount of mixed ration in there as well, so not bad. Not doing the best job of this in the world. Keyboard and all-wheel steer don't go the best together. Not if you want to get perfectly straight lines. I'm hoping to do a sort of first impression, first look 17 stream not too long after the release. Whether it'll be the first session of playing on it, I doubt it'll be the first session of opening it, because I want to be able to open it up and cheat in a load of money and then start to play with it then. So it might be once I've sort of set it up, ready to go, first time using it as such, or whether it's like a few days after, once we've started to get used to it a little bit. I don't know. I shouldn't imagine too many people are going to watch that, because lots of people will be exploring it for themselves. It is quite a monster, this thing. Not sure what that pipe's meant to do, because it just stops, but oh well. I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that the Terravaran is going across to 17. We know Homer is going across, so I should imagine this will go across as well. We know that there's a Homer, sort of how to describe it. It's like the roper mouse, in the fact that it picks up the beat and chucks it out over conveyors into lorries, but it's just the Homer version. It's unfortunate, and I'm sure everyone's thoughts with the families. Recently, in the last couple of weeks, 2 people on Ireland have died in a slurry-related accident. I wouldn't have thought it's a coincidence that it's happens to be the week of the ban in Ireland. So yeah, I thoughts all go out to them, I'm sure. It's a horrible thing. It's going to take quite a while to sell all that beet and all the grain. There's going to be a lot of loads from that. I think, guys, I will come back either when we're filling this up, or probably when we're filling this up, or on the headlands or something like that. Come back in a bit. See you in a minute. Welcome back then. So we have just emptied. As you can see, if you have no slurry in it, it just acts as a normal cultivator. I'm not sure whether you could hook this cultivator slurry injector onto the back of the normal Homer without the tank on, and then just use it as a standard cultivator. I'm not sure, but it'd be quite interesting. Or why am I indicating in a field? We need to go this way around because the pumps are on this side this time. Maybe that's what that little pipe is for. As you can see, it's a bit of a squeeze in here. Ideally, we might, like in real life, you often, when you get these self-propelled slurry tankers, you often get sort of nurse tankers just to keep us going and pipe it across or move it across to it separately. Yes, it does take a while. Got a fair bit of slurry in the lagoon though, so it's not a problem. Just to put it in perspective, that tanker there, our tanker, is takes just 1% out of the lagoon, whereas this has already taken 2, I think. It's only twice as big then. I'm surprised it's only twice as big. No, it must be more than that. Maybe it's just the way it, the start position of the percentage line. Who knows? We'll go over this way again. I'm glad the tank doesn't get dirty too quickly. It hasn't got dirty yet, which is not nice because it's been injected. It doesn't spray everywhere. Although it is still slurry, which does make quite a mess. It does look like combines in 17 are going to get dusty rather than dirty. There seems to be quite a nice dust animation off them, of what we've seen in some of the footage, so I look forward to hopefully a little more realistic in what gets dirty rather than everything straight away. So guys, then I think as there's plenty of muck to do as well, I think we'll be coming back when we're just finishing off the headland, and then we'll go and rent the muck spreader. See you guys in a minute. Hello guys then, so last little tiny bits to pick up, or to spread on rather. Somewhat wasted a fair bit of slurry there, but oh well, doesn't matter. We're not going to use it again. We'll store it down here, I think. Right then, let's head over to the centre where it spawns. I assume it's the centre. And yes, this will be the Bergman muck spread. I think it's Bergman anyway. It's the one for the Tower of Iron. Right, Control P. Muck spreaders. This one, yes, Bergman. That's gonna cost us £3 grand. Why isn't that? There we go. I don't think that looks quite so cool, but it does look pretty cool. I haven't seen a Homer one before, but I've seen a cat one before. Self-propelled. That was Arctic though. Right, we'll take this across here. No, actually, we'll take it to the farm and start with those ones. Actually, I think we'll only take one load from here and then do the rest from the fields, because that's just going to be easier. And then if we still got a bit more land to put it on, then we'll come and get some more from here. I'm not sure how many loads this will be, because this is a fair capacity of muck spreader. It's about four. It's about four trailer loads, and a trailer load equates to a normal, to the usual, the little QM11 trailer. Sorry, no, the QM11 trailer equates to one Marshall muck spreader load. So yeah, this muck tank is actually full, so yeah. Oops. I do quite like the sounds of tipping muck in this game. Yeah, I did actually lay 6 bales of straw earlier, so they should be lasting for the rest, for these final 2 episodes now, I think. Just depends whether we're going to speed up time in the hope for a great demand or not. We'll probably end up selling the silage bales first, because they take more, there's no great demands for them, so they just sell at face value type thing. And that's it. We'll just have a look, see how much there's left. So it took just under half of the total storage. That's a fair amount. I guess it comes out the bottom, although it could be top discharge or what, I don't know. Which one should we go and do first? We'll go out this way. I hope you guys have been enjoying how the series has panned out. I tried to do it as realistically and roleplay type, real life actions and how it's done in real life. So that's what I try to do. Like other people coming over, that whole thing. You will get other people coming to help time to time, and the contractors and all that. Yeah. I'd also want to thank everyone for let's start down the bottom, for the, I think we're at 1,300 subs now, which is brilliant. um, Starting for ages and ages at like 200 or something. It's brilliant to have got here. Alright, it spreads a lot wider than I thought it did. Okay. Yeah, serious setup. Nice sounds though. Sounds nice. So it is a rear discharger though. It does appear to have like a door for... it's a bottom discharge. Although it does seem to have a door for complete rear discharge, so... Don't know. Yeah, this is going to take the whole field, so although we'll get through the piles quickly, it's not going to be long before they're done, the fields are done. Alright, I'll go down the bottom and then go around. It's like the headland. Pretty overspread into the grass, but it's not going to do any harm. This really doesn't. Let's just have a look at the levels. Yeah, it really doesn't need spreading, but just for a bit of fun. Oh, we didn't quite get the field. Which just surprised me actually. Right, what we'll do then is we'll fill this up, this bucket up, and yeah, we'll head out with this, and just put this bucket load straight in it, finish that field, and then fill it up with the piles just to do the other fields. We may actually need a bit more muck than what we put out in the piles down there, well up here even, because they that's only one shed's load, 4 heaps, and this takes sort of half of those to in order to fill it. So that's, and as we've seen, one isn't enough for per field, so we may end up just taking another load from the cow shed. Very good turning circle on this as well. I've used it a bit with beet. Ingagria rented it in for beet, but not a great deal. There we go. That's made light work of the field. Right. I think we'll probably leave the Terravar in front of the gateway and then just open the gate and tip it over the gate. It'll save bring it in and hassle reversing it and stuff. We have done pretty well in this Let's Play, really, I'd say. With all the kit we've ended up with, like the loader and stuff. I have, of course, as you've noticed, or probably noticed, haven't got drive control on. That's because it conflicts with the rent mod. So I've just opened a MP game and whoops, and just deactivated drive control. It's an easy way to deactivate drive control. I haven't got anyone else on here, but thought it was an easy way to get around that rather than put it in and forget to do it. It does look like we've got two older tractors for 17, the Ford 40s, 8340 by the look of it, and some sort of Case International. I'm not too familiar on their numbers, but yes, they look quite decent. It looks like we've got some smaller sort of 3mm drills and cultivators and stuff, possibly the same cultivator that we've seen in this version of the game with the gold edition, Caverland maybe by the look of it. Should be quite nice, but I guess Tuesday will tell. This series will end on Friday, being the last episode, if you hadn't already realised by saying next episode and all that. I think that might be full now. Just gonna have a look. See, yes, it is. Right then. Does also look like some people have been saying about with the addition of manual turning on vehicles. It looks like the lights are going to stay on, which should be quite good. There's a few beats here and there missed, but it's only a few, so no need to split hairs about. I think we need to get a bit wider than that, aren't we? That should do. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, it's a lot quicker than Ingagri, but that was still good. I did actually enter the thumbnail picture of when Ingagri came to do the muck last time as my into the picture competition on FSUK for which, like, the cover picture for FSUK into that competition. For a minute then I thought there was no fence or anything there, that clip distance, or it's shaded in, I don't know, but yeah. Yes, this is going down a lot quicker with this field. It's actually, I've sort of always underestimated or be surprised by the size of this field. Never originally used to strike me as big as it is, but it's actually a fair size. So we're going to take most of those heaps off just to do this field. So yeah, there was a lot, like 3 or I can't quite remember, maybe sort of 3 or 2 or 3 shed fulls of muck on the other side of the river. So So yeah. This has been a good loader as well. I did actually, on a testing save of Ingagri Farms, I did actually go just use the New Holland again, just to see what it's like. It's surprising how different this is, considering it's just a reskin. It's not just a reskin. He's added bits and pieces like this overhanging cab and stuff. I mean, this isn't exactly right for a loader, really. It's the cab wants to be more square, but yeah, he has definitely changed things. You don't quite realise it till you go back, but that's still a nice loader. Looking forward to the Manitou myself. I do quite like the look of that. That could be quite interesting. There are still the JCB-TM loader that's going across. There's one other one as well, and then the new one, I can't quite remember though, that's an Arctic. FS17 is definitely going to give us a lot more choice of the same sort of kit, so it's not you have to go with JCB if you want a loader or that sort of thing. You don't have to do that. So whether we'll see as many DLCs, because obviously the more they brought in, the less there is to DLC, but whether we'll see that in DLCs as well, I don't know, but only time will tell. Oops. Right, that's that. We might need to top this up with stuff on the cow farm next time to finish off the next field, but we'll see. If we don't, then we'll just go with a part load and use that pile there. I will be speaking about this on my Facebook. Probably by the time this is out, that'll probably be. You may have already seen that, but if you haven't seen that, then this week there will be a video every day. If it's not one of the normal videos, then it'll be a job video, and that's just to sort of say goodbye to 15. And I don't think people, once 17's out, I think people want to focus on 17, and so may not be so interested in the job videos of 15. So they're all going to be released, all the ones that I've got. So yeah, they'll all be out and gone before 17 is available. Some may not like that. It may just mean that in that first week, maybe a few streams on 17, but there won't be as much content as normal. People may not like that, but that's just the way it's going to be, I think, because we don't want to be starting a series. Yeah, I will be converting definitely in Ingagri Farms, and some people have been requesting for Brompton to be converted. Basically I will, but you can't do it straight away because you have to wait for simple mod map to be released, and then you can copy all the content over to that, and yeah, and then that forms your new map type thing, and then you don't have to mess around with all the XMLs and stuff. Having been speaking to Nathan, that's what he says, how you do it. Nathan 6930, that is. Yeah. I'm hoping, because, well, my plan is at the minute to, as Ingagi Farms just needs a few more adjustments. The hoping is at the minute to release it for 15 because I might as well, because I've got the version. Some people will inevitably stay with 15, so I'll release it anyway, but it may well be released once 17's out. So for those people who want to still be able to play on it, but I won't be going over to 17, there's still look for you there. I think there's still, yeah, a little tiny bit left. I think this is not too much to talk about right now. We'll come back in a bit, maybe when we're finishing off the last field. So see you guys in a minute. Right then, guys. This is literally the last bit of muck on this side. I think we'll probably leave it at that, to be honest. I don't think I think the video is plenty long enough. You've seen it. It's been interesting using the Terra variant. I might go and spread a bit on the other side, just a little bit, but yeah, it just gives a bit of a fun episode, really, to do something a bit different. Yeah, so I think we'll leave it there then. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another episode. Goodbye.